Good evening. We present the news summary. Several houses and properties in the low-lying areas of Oswalo have been affected by floods following heavy rainfall, which started during the night. The fire and rescue services and the district authorities say they were mobilized very early in the morning after receiving calls from desperate residents who were seeking assistance. The area between the Montagne-Posé Junction and the Oswalo primary and secondary schools were the worst affected. The fire and rescue services cautioned the public to switch off their power supply in order to prevent the risk of electric shock and fires. And President Wival Ramkalawan has visited several locations affected by the persistent bad weather and heavy rain. He visited farmers at Ansoyal and Okap, then proceeded to Oswalo to see firsthand the drainage issues that need to be addressed immediately. The President has instructed the Minister for Agriculture, Environment and Climate Change, Flavien Joubert, to order an immediate stop on all works where marshes are being reclaimed and requested those who have blocked the marshes to restore them in order to prevent further floodings. In line with the bad weather alert issued by the meteorological services, the President is calling on all citizens to adhere to the guidance and instructions of all the relevant authorities and to remain safe. As from next week, Victoria street vendors will be able to move in their new kiosk at the playground, at the ex-playground. The 15 kiosks managed by ESA will provide the street vendors with a more permanent place to sell their products and also shelter from rain and sun. The Chief Executive Officer of ESA, Angelica Apo, is encouraging tenants to sell locally made products so that visitors can have a taste of the Seychellois culture. Tourist-related businesses on Praslin are picking up since the reopening of borders to most of the other countries. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, almost 5,000 visitors entered the country during the month of March and more than 14,000 for the month of April. Hotels, restaurants, takeaways, car hires, vendors are some which have seen an upward trend in businesses. And the Chief Executive Officer of the Tourism Board, Sherin Francis, said that visitors the world over are choosing Seychelles for their holidays. The destination has recorded over 20,000 visitors since March, and seven airlines are currently providing reliable connections to different parts of the world. In a press release, Mrs. Francis said that the country remains safe for travelers despite a rise in community COVID-19 cases, which has prompted tighter health measures this week. Seychelles currently leads the world chart with the highest vaccinations administered, with over 62% of all adults having received the 2 doses of the Sinopharm and Covishield vaccines. Seychelles could be the first country in the Indian Ocean region to develop the domestic framework for the protection and resilience of its submarine cables. The possibility was discussed during a meeting between the Vice President Ahmed Afif and the Program Coordinator of the UNODC Global Maritime Crime Program, Kathleen Meredith. The meeting took place at State House on Thursday. Ms. Meredith is currently on a working visit in Seychelles, together with the head of the UNODC Global Maritime Crime Program, Alan Cole. Also present at the meeting were the Principal Secretary for Information and Communication Technology, Benjamin Chopi, and the Director General for Regional Affairs at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Tourism, Steve Lalande. This was a news summary. Thank you for your attention.